Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to History Bite number 10, dated August the 18th, 2020. I'm Walter, your mobile historian and blue-collar scholar. This History Bite is entitled Happy 100th Birthday to the 19th Amendment. As you are probably already aware of, this day, August the 18th, 2020, marks the 100th anniversary of the ratification of the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution. On August the 18th, 1920, Tennessee became the decisive 36th state to ratify the 19th Amendment, which, in effect, destroyed all remaining legal barriers to women exercising the right to vote because they were women. The 19th Amendment effectively closed all remaining gaps in the country where women still could not vote because they were women. Women could vote in various U.S. states, but in many they still could not, as of that time. Maryland was one of such states, and Maryland initially rejected the 19th Amendment and encouraged other sister states who had not voted on it to reject it as well. The 19th Amendment, I will add, spoke nothing, of course, to race or any other classification, and so women of color, including African Americans, Asian Americans, and Native American women, also continued to be discriminated against when it came to suffrage, but it was not on account of their gender, which was the sole thing the 19th Amendment eradicated as a condition of suffrage. So, ladies, this is your day. As of 100 years ago, you could no longer be prevented from exercising the right to vote because of your status as a woman. For simple historical facts, the 19th Amendment was a long work in progress. It was passed by the United States Congress on the 4th of June, 1919. It was ratified by the necessary 36 of the 48 states on the 18th of August, 1920, and certified on the 26th of August, 1920. And so for the presidential election of that year, 1920, some 26 million extra people, women of course, were enfranchised and were able to participate. And due to the strong Republican support of the proposed 19th Amendment in its earliest stages, women overwhelmingly voted for Republican candidate Warren Gamaliel Harding in the 1920 presidential election. So I just wanted to give you some context and perspective and a little bit of history on the 19th Amendment. So this is a very significant day in American history. It was the day where we no longer decided that one could not exercise the right to vote because one was a woman. Okay? So you can add this to your historical footnotes, share the word with others, and I thank you for listening to my little tidbit, little history bite. Like I said, we're all here to learn together. Ladies, this is your day. 100 years of no longer being prohibited the right to vote because of your status as a woman. Thank you so much for listening to this history bite, and I'll talk to you at the next one. Take care.